Thanks for the warmth, everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right, it'll only take 20 minutes for it to show up on my thing.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta. People wonder why I never sell vehicles. You ever race the pads? You need everything.
Yeah.
Off-road.
No, no. It's like, what do you have? I can't believe you have that. Why do you have that?
Right?
You just got to. The people I run with. Like,
That's
who
a
the hell
turd
has a
vehicle.
custom? Or even my dilettante. He's like, why would you have a custom dilettante? Just one day, run with
Taz decided to create a race, so we bought a
Yeah.
custom one.
Yeah.
Dilettante, what the hell is that?
That's the Prius.
Oh, I don't have a race for that.
No, but there was one time in free lobby we were messing with Lee and everybody.
Yeah, I got one of those electric car things, the Honda Civic looking one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I just bought an electric one, the Neon.
Oh, yeah.
That thing's quick. Holy crap.
I used it for a couple of things, like that mission where you had to go around looking and listening for whatchamabut.
I don't know what's in your butt. There, to peg.
I think it was for the stupid.
Sweet. Sweet. My channel. Was it casino missions?
No, it was when you were for the gun. I want to say it was what it was for.
Oh, hide for the finding whatever.
Yeah, you had to, yeah, get in that area and then hear the little whistles or whatever.
Oh.
What? I turned the sound on last night. That's why.
Alright, I'll get this shared out. I even got one of Mia's races in here.
Oh, no.
We get to it fast enough, the tow truck will actually be able to run it. He's got a hot date. He's gonna go suck some farts off of bar stools.
That's for sure.
Right.
Is this guy buying your boss?
Yeah.
Making you go to some sports bar?
It's not a sports bar. It's a bowling alley, restaurante, or whatever.
Hey, they got alcohol.
Something stupid. Yeah, that's why I'm driving my personal truck so I can drink instead of the company vehicle.
Right?
Ah, a little Bloody Mary.
I'm an IPA guy myself.
I like Bloody Marys. Haven't had one in a while.
I ain't got nothing against them.
A good one. I've had some not so good ones.
Perfect.
And it's the only way I can drink tomato juice is in a Bloody Mary. I don't like cold tomato juice or V8 or any of that stuff. It's gross. But in a Bloody Mary with vodka and celery and all the other good stuff, then it's a little different story. Alright, so it is open lobbies, guys. Feel free to join. Electric, I hope you have a Riata. We don't have time to wait. Where's tow truck with his?
Almost done.
He's twiddling his thumbs.
This time?
So I had one of these a long time ago and then I got rid of it. And now I bought another one.
Ooh.
Re-updated.
We got updated.
And the crew color is no longer purple. It's orange again. It's like Blaze Orange. Hunter Orange, whatever you want to call it. We call it Blaze Orange up here. So the deer don't see ya, or deer can see ya. Apparently, actually, so other hunters see ya, not the deer.
Yeah, so
Apparently, the deer can't see Blaze Orange, the brightest color in the world. That's how I roll.
Yeah.
It is 4-wheel drive.
Yeah. Surprisingly pretty agile too. Doesn't tip over nearly as easy on street code.
Guilty.
No, I know, right? It depends on the route. Location.
Reminds me of the little mule on Romancing the Stone. Hey, Dragon, thanks for those.
Oh no! How'd I die?
I seen him. He had the glove. It fit.
He was wearing the glove.
How you doing, Dragon?
Better call the insurance in case there's some kind of glitch and I don't get the car. Right. That was weird.
Shit. Another club, man.
Stalking
Alright,
me?
we're ready.
Oh, okay.
For real. What are you gonna do?
Alright, we're gonna start, guys. We got some races to do, so it is open lobbies. Feel free to join. And playlists. My playlists. That's today. 8/25. I got one brand new race world premiere I made this morning. So, I've been a very busy boy. This first one I think is Mia's race.
Ah, you jumped over the wall.
Nope, we did this one last night, so we're gonna do it non-contact.
You know, Russ.
Just leave it alone. Play. No. How do I invite?
You see my
There
tag?
you go.
See my tag on
Oh,
it?
Dragon's in here. I didn't see her sneak in. Sneaky.
There's black and red Steelers.
Yeah. I went the other route, but I put the tag on it.
My tag still ain't come through.
Mm.
I need to come BF 400 in and go to Los Santos so to put it in.
Right.
Oh, you been in here? I didn't even see sneaky.
There's Snicky.
Alright. Now, I know we ran this one last night, but some people didn't get to finish it.
Wait, what?
But what? What? No, it's not the trophy truck one. The Riata race.
That's funny.
So say what? I'm gonna get one race and then have to leave.
All right.
I don't think
Harder
you'd even
one
get
race?
that. See, a lot of bush. I must be focused on Dragon. Suppose that's, hey, Spoon. You gotta get a license plate on your Riata there, Russ, to have a no glove. Or just put juice on there. UICE, the juice. DAJUICE.
Good thing you spelled it out for him, because if not, you'd have misspelled it.
Well, you could have spelled it Dajewce, the juice. You can spell it any way you want.
Well, no, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
2 Utes.
Super, can you go back into retirement?
Back into retirement. Last time I was having issues on this part. I think it was this part. No, it wasn't this one. This one I sailed across. It was the next part.
Here's the black and yellows.
Oh, Super just fell off.
That's weird.
If they fall off, and that's when the water's got to go high. Babbitt, you didn't win enough to get yourself a PS4? That sucks. So what's wrong with it? Won't load up? It won't even turn on?
You spilled 4 locos on it.
Yeah.
And you get wet?
These are 4 locals rinse.
Did you try blowing it out with compressed air?
As long as it wasn't plugged in as well.
Fall off of that stupid thing.
Ah, this thing's tired.
So you tried all that and nothing worked. Oh, you mother humper.
Traded in a GameStop.
Go trade it in at GameStop, yeah. But it won't turn on. They test it.
Oh, it's still a trade-in, right?
The parts. Take the hard drive out of it if you have any games on it. So it just won't turn on, huh? Oh, no. See, this thing should not just shift over like that.
One of us got a different power unit when they just changed out. PC.
When a mucka.
Definitely wouldn't throw it away.
Nope, I tried to get to landing. So this is what happened last time. I got so far behind I barely finished. I spent 10 minutes trying to get across these stupid barriers which should be a little bit closer together.
Right?
They should just be closer together. Your tires should ride on the yellow, not on the edge of the yellow. You're dead center.
That's the whole purpose in it, to make you have to work.
No, it's not. It's not built right.
Make
That's
you
all it
squirm. To make you squirm.
Just not built right. If I did that, you guys would be like, you should have that a little closer together.
Well, yeah.
So you're not falling off. I get complaints from you guys about the damn uneven tire walls. And that was
Okay,
intentional.
Well, you're gonna hear us complain about them, but we're not saying you gotta fix them. Like, oh, you gotta fix that. Like,
Yeah.
damn, these uneven tire walls. It's more just a. Damn it! I can't believe I got caught with that again.
I can't believe they did that.
It's not gonna take the hard.
That was in
Tow
first
truck and
place,
me are
super
complaining about
close.
it. There's no reason to change it. It's just what it is.
Well, I'm not touching
I'll
my
fall off
damn
underneath.
trophy truck race. You guys just gotta get better to finish it. Russ finished it.
Yeah, I cut my time in half at least.
Yeah, it's meant to be difficult. Even I had issues with it last night.
Well, everybody left,
We'll be
so the
back
clock
next week
started, so I
next.
didn't get a chance to finish it.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm
no,
hoping,
not
yeah,
all the
that
way
wasn't
there.
your fault. That was everybody who left's fault. But I'm hoping that mine, knock on wood, I don't have any wood over here. It's my desk is glass. That my PS4 does not take a crap before the PS5 comes out.
Right.
And I'm hoping that the PS5 has a play down feature.
It does.
And, because if I had to go buy another PlayStation, you know, you got about a year, maybe a little bit more before the PS5s come out.
November 20? Yeah. 2020.
Yeah.
And they are going to be backwards compatible.
Downloadable, probably.
No,
like
the reason
everything else
why 4 wasn't backwards compatible with 3 is because 3 was a whole different OS, so that's why they couldn't do it.
Well, I was figuring that the 5 or PS5 was going to be only digital.
Right.
It does have a solid state hard drive. Which cuts load times down by like 70%.
It's probably like an i3.
Yeah.
i9. i9 now?
Yeah, 99. Yeah,
So
my
much to get up.
i7's fast enough.
I think i5 is good too. For now.
i7 7700K. I got. Hey, Chris. GTX 1070. That was a save. Don't ask me how I did it.
How'd you do it?
I did. I cheated.
Yeah, this is really cheap.
Might be.
The crazy thing is you look at those arrows and you're like, that's easy to get across those. It could be tricky.
Well, they can if you're drunk.
I wasn't talking about Babbitt.
Oh, Babbitt's name Rathan. Yeah, like I said, but if I were to go buy another PlayStation, if I had to, not gonna, but I don't have to, I'll be getting the PS4 Pro probably.
Yeah, I'm looking for a use pro.
I want to be able to use my other freaking headset.
Yeah.
My Astro A40s that are just sitting there collecting dust until I get the PS5.
There's nothing you can buy to like.
No, I have an adapter
not-
that I bought that's supposed to do that so that I can, and it works to play, works fine to play, but I can't capture game sound with my thing. And I went and looked online and this and that. I tried it, it doesn't work. And it's just for game sound because my mic, my Yeti, is what I get for chat. You guys hear me through my headset, but as far as in-game stream chat is my Yeti. I've only been here for like 10 minutes.
What's up?
My truck just takes off on its own.
Yeah. Whew, that was hard.
Second to fourth.
Ah, that was hard for sure.
Yeah, kiss my ass. Dickweed. But yeah.
Oh,
So I bought all the wires and adapters and everything and it doesn't work, so. It works if I just wanted to play. If I didn't want to stream anymore, works fine. With the adapters and everything.
Right.
Yeah, but since I can't do it that way.
Gotta keep it difficult.
Oh.
He zooms past something. We don't have that to check this out. There. Dang, 650.
He gone. Like a fart in the wind.
Tornado out. It's already gone.
A fart in a tornado?
Or does that just whirl around it?
That's when you fart and flush at the same time. A fart in a tornado.
I was trying. It only took me 2 times to get across the last section.
Right.
Well, I forgot I was in a custom this time, so it kind of...
Yeah, so a little
Too
nice.
much speed?
Tiny bit of traction.
Wow. Now I'm falling off of this part.
That's the sound of the police.
the stock went back for this car. Jeez,
Just hang your front tire off the top.
I just drove across. And I had
Yeah,
no
you
problems.
did,
First
but-
try.
Yeah, because you've had thousands of laps of practice on that angle. Makes you creative.
Hey, go build something in the creator and practice on it.
Exactly.
All by yourself. You never have to publish it. Just go in and call it like your practice zone.
Oh, I got those. For the other kind of racing, though. Didn't help me.
Well, yeah, because it's all stock vehicles.
Well, that
In the
and
creator.
my angles are different. My angles are always different than
Everybody else's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the-
Or
you
just jump
over-
into a parkour
Jumping
race
over-
all by yourself.
jump over
The
the
dragon's
wall.
just sitting here. She's lost in the
Heck yeah.
beach. Let's put tow truck on there.
Just listening to seashells.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, when you're sitting on the beach and you put your ear to the seashell, you can hear the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah, girlfriend with a seashell tattoo on inner thigh. And the funny thing is when you put your ear up to it, you can smell the ocean.
Right.
Let's see. Let's go. More. Uh-huh.
25 I paid for that.
I don't have to use this part. I like this part where you go down like this.
I know, the crazy thing is, last night I did this first shot, no problem.
Yeah.
I've already fell off once.
You know, I get these crazy ideas from these other creators. It's like, well,
And I did it again.
it's not like they haven't borrowed a few things from my repertoire.
See, but I don't mind when you borrow stuff like this. When everybody started borrowing your sideways humps.
My lovely lady humps?
Yeah, those.
All right. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Very
He's
close.
close. He's on the blimps. Back to the blimps. It's the. Never mind. He's off.
Never mind. Go ahead, Steelers. Yeah, because I got to do the whole plank thing over again. I finished it last night, so I ain't worried about it. Yeah, you got second on it.
Damn.
You got second because you got me right there at the end. Well, I'm not going to say I forgot to hit the brakes.
One thing would be doing trying to do that backwards because it's want to do a wheelie up that hill. Probably.
truck must have got the DNF. He did.
Gray and black spoon. Yeah.
Hello, electric.
All right, man. That was, hey,
Hello,
electric.
Omega.
Omega. How you doing, boss? Yeah, I was gone. I had to go water the garden.
Drop.
All right, so this is my brand new one. It's called the Little Stomper. 4x4. I don't know if you remember Stompers from back in the day, but that's what the Riata reminds me of in a sense. So I'm gonna run this one as the brand new world premiere.
So yeah.
Oh, stocked on stock.
Yeah,
Son
sweet.
of a bitch.
That's awesome. Glad I bought one.
Well, have me as race. Yeah, no, because it was locked on. Remember when I told you I copied over that stupid
Oh, right.
utility race? That was locked on only one car.
Yeah.
So now I got to go back into this race and open it up, so that we have we can use the custom ones. This sucks because the hill climb's gonna suck. Pain in the ass. When I made it in the creator, it was like, man, I can't wait to use their customs. Feel sorry for the ones that don't have their custom. Well, none of us have a custom.
You're welcome. Oh, I have a custom. I was made to go buy it.
Yeah, you'll get to use it on the next race. Quit your whining.
Ah,
Imagine how much faster this would be.
Right.
You know how much quieter it would be with 2 less people in his party chat?
I know. Steelers and Rust, man, jeez.
I know, they just never stop talking.
Yeah, it'd actually be Dragonfly and Grey Wolf would never join party chat. They take the invite but never actually join.
Yeah,
Or B Widow and B Widow and Dragonfly.
there you go.
That's alright. I got a feeling I'll catch people at the end anyway. I think it took
that
me
people is going to be super, so
12 minutes to finish this one. Just because the end got to me. I got to the props in like 6 minutes. Took me 6 more minutes to get across the damn things. Yeah, obviously momentum is a good big thing because this thing just dogs out. And I just effed it up. Ugh, no momentum. It's gone.
come on, truck, go.
If you hold it like half throttle, it climbs. Versus full throttle. Weird thing. Oh, hello, over the other side. And I saved it somehow. Well, I don't know. I think it's the transmission thing. It keeps it in a different gear. Like you try to go full throttle, it automatically dumps it in the road gear instead of keeping it on a lower thing. So then it just goes blah, you know. It doesn't kick in. Transmission don't kick down.
Kicking the dig.
Mm-hmm. Keep an eye on the checkpoints up here, guys.
Yeah, that was kind of.
It goes off to the right.
Checkpoints? I thought it was...
Well, those are just suggestions. We're just gonna launch down the side of the
Oh,
mountain.
what? Bull BS.
What? What?
Oh, and I hit harder on my roof that time and don't blow up. What the? Stupid Rockstar logic.
Oh, man, it bounced over the checkpoint.
Yes, you did.
I'm like, I got it! And I just freaking launched. And it popped me right over. 30-second respawn. What is everybody respawning here? Hey, Nestor. GTA spawn. Alright. Brand new world premiere race. Just made it this morning.
I hate that checkpoint. Okay.
Can't make up my mind either because it's not make up its mind. It's going.
I don't know how I got that, but I'll take it.
That's what she said.
I was gonna say that ain't a she said, that's a he said.
You just gotta find the right chief.
What's it say?
Very wolf up here. Usually there's a few Four Locos involved.
And some
Right,
chloroform.
Well, I'm in on my
Chloroform to
end.
you.
Super is gone.
Yeah, they're always gone. Good thing I put my free crawler race at the end. Or not a free
Oh,
crawler,
it's
like
probably
trophy
good
truck.
you didn't. We don't have customs right there, Taz.
Why?
I think I've just seen a checkpoint we would overjump.
A lot of people.
I just about overjumped it in the Stockton.
Which one? The one on the beach?
Yeah, coming back up on that jump.
I don't know what jump you're talking about. Oh, yeah. I overjumped it when I was in the creator. The one from the beach back up on the land.
And just make it bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I jumped it. I jumped it last time. I didn't slow down. I just ramrodded it and jumped it.
Like your start date almost needs to come back a little bit more.
More?
Yeah, because it messes with the camera for a second.
Poor tow truck.
There's nothing.
Whatever will he do? Tune in next week to see if the ambulance shows up to pick up tow truck.
I don't know. I think it's just the way I had my camera. It didn't affect it that bad this time.
I can't get up this damn hill. Stomper. The little stomper getting his ass stomped.
You don't pull full throttle, Taz, and it digs better. It doesn't quite shift the high gear.
There's nothing to do about shifting into high gear, you jackass. It's about the damn thing doing a wheelie and then rolling back down the hill on its roof.
Sounds like you're giving too much throttle.
Sure. I try to give you guys hints and help, and then you just dick moves. All that is.
Seriously, I was just trying to help because I saw you just
Sure.
do what you did. And thought
Do what you did when you do what you did.
Thought I was assessing the situation. I said it calmly.
That tow truck is still back here yet?
That much of a
No, we're all here. Super's the only one that made it.
Says no tubes. All 99, well, 98 of these are tubes. My pops.
Oh.
98
push me out,
tubes.
Taz.
Easy go.
98 tubes in the. Were you out of
98 tubes, a starting gate, and a bus at the end. So there's lots of them.
That'll be me here in a minute.
Is it purple? Because that's crazy. Oh, he got to these tubes in second place.
Damn corner.
Yeah.
Like I said, I got here in 6 minutes. Took me another 5 to get across these tubes. It wouldn't matter if he could somehow get back to the island. Well, I guess it could. I should make the checkpoint in the air just in case somebody figures it out, but I don't think it's possible. I know pretty much it's not.
You would have to get really lucky flying off one of the turns.
The custom little fast. Yeah, I got first car the first one.
That's no truck. I can kick your. When he's floor locoed out, he can kick your ass, tow truck.
Yeah, I know.
David says.
Don't doubt it.
Never was a doubt in your abilities on Four Locos, Babbitt.
Yeah, you're a beast.
It's when you're
Like Frank the
sober is when we
Tank.
can win.
Alright, so I did it faster than before, so it's 10-10. But, or 10 something. 10-12. Alright, alright, alright.
It'd be so much easier if we weren't trying to do it together, but neither one of us wants to give it up.
I know we're holding hands here.
Oh, is that what you're holding? I thought you guys are pulling taffy. Having a
It's
tug
my
of war
story and I'm
contest.
sticking to it.
Both holding the wrong rope.
Is it tractor pull, a tug off, a taffy pull, what?
Something, yeah. Taffy pullers. Taffy pullers, unite.
Wow.
It's a lot of tubes. Is this, yeah, Nestor, I made this one this morning. I'm an early, I wake up early, so then I get bored and then I make a race.
Alright, we're gonna have to talk to your wife and see if she'll use some sleeping pills.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she buys them.
Between the earplugs and the sleeping pills for herself, I never see her. She's asleep. And she don't hear me when I yell for her.
Well, she hears you.
She used to hear. That's why she's got the earplugs. Earmuffs, earplugs. Like, she doesn't need those really expensive hearing aids, but you can turn them off so you can't hear anything. And they're comfortable. Sleep on it.
That's a lot of tubes when you get it from this angle.
Yeah.
90. Oh no. 190. That's what it is. 198.
Like this last race had 100.
Had 100 and something. Yeah, this is 198. Because you get 200 props. And I put them all here except for the starting thing at the beginning and the bus at the end. $200.
Steelers is really loving it.
Originally this was going to be a Riata one. Or not a Riata, but the free crawler.
Yeah.
It's a little smaller. It fits really well on here. And then I'm like, you know what? I bet you I can get... I tried the Sand King on here. Woo!
Oh boy, too tight.
That's what she said. But no, it worked, but it was really difficult making the corners. Oh. And then if I'd have been a drill dick and put it on the XL.
Or even the
Why does that
Or
one
the-
corner seem different than the rest of them?
why you go back, Chuck?
Why you? Oh no. It just does it on its own.
Yeah.
You're going forward and it's just backing up on its own. Yeah,
Yeah,
glitch.
not even
Glitch.
there's even great traction, it just went backwards.
Mm-hmm. Got a mind of its own.
Not even full throttle. Oh, that's the problem. It's part 4. Fuel pump.
Oh, that's right.
Lost the tank.
Better than a Chevy and the transmission going out halfway through.
Right.
And the axles on the Dodge.
Dodge axles and just blown oil.
No, I was gonna
Ball
say it's just
joints.
Mopar the whole thing, period.
No farmable parts.
Mopar, no car. My kid wants to buy a new truck, and he's looking at a Dodge.
Oh, I thought you got a little SV.
No, the other one. The other one.
Okay. After
The other one, he has a 1500 Silverado, but it's an 07.
Okay. Classic.
Got 113 on it, and he wants to get new. He
Classic.
wants to get something else.
Did you get the classic body or the newer body on the 07?
Oh God, I don't know. New body, I think. Newer. It's got the extended cab, not the 4-door, which is he's fine with that, and or access cab or whatever you call it. And right.
Okay, so it's classic.
But he's looking for newer. So I found him a Dodge Warlock. That's what it's called.
What is that?
I'll send you a picture on Facebook. When you get a chance, you can look at it.
Okay.
Messenger.
It's a truck?
Yeah, it's just an edition of the Ram 1500. It's like they have the Rebel, which is like the sporty kind of whatever Raptor edition of the Dodge. Well, this is another version of it.
That's
Yeah,
what
find out where that link is that I sent you. Steelers
comes with
here.
air ride and running boards.
Forward to. Well, I'll send it to the group, then we'll all be together. So it should go to this group that we're all in. You click the link. It's still a 1500. It's a quad cab Warlock. It's all blacked out, black wheels, black truck, all the good stuff.
Sounds like a wish list. But
What in the?
Boom, blows up. Well, it does have a 6-cylinder in it instead of the 8.
yeah, but it's
That's the only downfall.
What is it, economic turbo or no?
I
Ford.
didn't look that close at the details on it, but I did
Ford
send
had an
pictures.
Amazing small engine turbo truck.
Well, the
Because
thing
we
is, he
started
doesn't
bad
pull
people.
anything with it.
Right.
So he has a little 14-foot fishing boat that he bought, so he can go fishing.
Yeah, that's no
And exactly for a full-size truck, that's no weight at all.
Well, that
So even with a
CRV.
6-cylinder,
Yeah.
it'd be fine.
Ooh.
Hey, you can pull that with a minivan or a station wagon or anything. Just about. They don't weigh nothing.
That truck style usually has air ride on it so you can change the ride height.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, it's not a bad-looking truck.
No, it's not, especially when it's all one color.
Right. He likes the black on black. His right now is white with blacked out wheels on it.
Yeah.
And he's got the aftermarket wheels on it, so every time it gets cold in the wintertime, which it does here all the time, he's got like once a week or more, he's got to go down and put air in the tires. The air leaks out of the tires. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with them. He's had them checked, resealed, ripped off and put back on, cleaned the rims, all this and that. It's like they're powder coated rims, so it's like they don't seat right.
Oh, okay.
Because they're aftermarket. I don't know if this guy powder coated himself or what, the guy who had his truck before.
Right.
So he's constantly leaking air.
You're evil.
What?
Dragon.
Oh, I'm evil?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
because of
trying
the
to-
tubes?
Yeah, she's here for two. She's trying. But you're evil.
There's 11. There's still 6 people we gotta finish.
Is this
The biggest thing is just
Dragon
take your
Share
time.
I think Dragon Share playing with somebody.
Spectate the gray. But
Is he
anyway,
racing
so
again?
that's
'Cause
what
he
he's
was just
looking at.
sitting there.
I don't know if he's gonna pick that one up. And
Yeah, that's a good looking truck.
he's like, I don't know, because the one he's got now has a V8 in it. He really does not put any miles on it. He's had his truck for 3 years now, almost, and he's only put right around 3,000 miles on it. He literally just goes to and from work. And he might have gone fishing maybe twice. But his would have had to take his truck to go fishing. And he goes out in the woods here and there for hunting. But
So that doesn't give a gear ratio, then does it?
I don't know, you have to go in the specs and whatever, figure out. But
Taz's kids do all the outdoor stuff, and he sits at home and plays video games.
hey, I used to do all that shit. I used to do ice fishing, and if I did any of that, I wouldn't do any of this, because that's when I stopped doing this, or stopped doing all that was when I started doing this.
Oh yeah.
I had a sacrifice. You ain't gonna get viewers on YouTube if you stream once a week, or once a month, or once a year, because you're too busy going fishing.
And your body gets old real fast and you keep going outside.
I did a lot of ice
I was
fishing.
fixing to say he sacrificed the cold air and the hot air for air conditioner and a heater.
Right. Isn't that orange and yellow?
I mean, I had all the gear, so it wasn't freezing my ass off out of the lake, but the heaters and all that stuff, so I had a lot of money invested in ice fishing. You didn't bring swimwear? Well, you know what that means.
Oh, it's Eagles. Eagles is goofing up.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Alright.
Alright, see you later, Toe.
Later.
Later, have a good whatever meeting.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna leave it on standby mode.
Okay.
Because we get Wreckfest tonight, don't we?
Yeah. Oh, we gotta
At midnight.
Park your truck right in the middle of the pipes. Where do
Yeah, do a huggy. So you gotta spend 20 minutes trying to push your ass off there.
Right. He's gonna do it.
First, he's gotta be able to get on there.
Yeah, it's like right here.
Where the hell is he?
And he's on the first curve. Or second curve. Switch back.
He leaves.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's still there or not.
And it showed him in the water for him. Bounced him down.
It's gone.
Darn it.
Yeah.
Well, there's somebody inside you, and then when you did that, it glitched down to the water.
Nice.
Hey, at least I left it in the beginning and not like up toward the top where he'd be like, yeah, crap.
Right. Oh, catch you later, Joe.
Yeah.
See you, Toe.
See you.
Off-road capabilities. Specs and dimensions. Compression ratio. 10.2 to 1.
Good average.
300 horsepower. 269 feet of torque, pound-feet of torque.
That's a lot out of V6. Four 11s. And a 4-valve, so let's do a little bit ahead.
And I said, well, I told him, I said, well, for the amount of miles, it's going to rust out before you get 100,000 miles on it. You know? The truck will be 10 years old, it'll have 30,000 miles on it.
Right. Well, this
If
is
that.
dual overhead. 24 valve, but not dual overhead.
Well, he's putting 1,000 miles a year on, so 10 years will be 10,000 miles. I think as he gets older, you get your Wreckfest on Tuesday? Nice. Yeah, you can pre-order. If you pre-ordered it, you can pre-download it tonight at midnight. But I won't be on at midnight, and I'm not staying awake to dink with it, so. Steelers will message me in the morning. I'll download it after work tomorrow. I won't be getting on to do any streaming or anything until Friday. I went with it anyway, so. But Friday night, breakfast. Of course.
So the next brand new truck carryover mentioned.
Alright, so 11. Still, we need 6 people. We need 2 more people to finish yet. Oh, 10 to still truck left. So 5. 1 more person to finish. Yay.
Got the Steelers.
Somebody's way up there. Somebody's way up there. Tempest, I think. I think it's Tempest up here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's on the last straight stretch. Oh, stay up there, dude. You can do it, Tempest. Nice and easy. Man, 25 minutes. I didn't think it was going to take this long. What did you suggest him?
Driving.
Oh, I already invited her.
Okay.
I'll invite her again. Yeah, good job, Tempest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be doing that soon enough. Yeah, I don't want to want that. That's pretty cool. The hell is this at? Mexico? No, thank you. No, thank you. My nieces just got back from Cancun.
Oh shit.
They did all kinds of stuff. Zip lining, 4-wheeling. All kinds of stuff. I'm like, I don't know if I trust their
4-wheelers or zip lines.
zip line, yeah, with their engineering. They don't have the codes that we have in the United States.
No.
It'll work, senor. Just hold on as you bust through some trees and break your bones and everything else. Man, Super's kicking my ass. Well, I didn't expect it was going to take an hour to do 2 races. 50 minutes. Damn it. I figured 20 for that one, though.
Yeah, it's tow truck's fault.
Now, this one's Mia's race. Custom vehicles on, say Belly, use your custom Riata. No whining. Quit your bitching.
Man.
And actually, Mia didn't lock it on one thing, so.
Yeah.
I gotta find my damn. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Riata. Oh, there's some. You might be on Friday, but not Saturday. Yeah, so Friday night, Wreckfest. I'll probably be on early. It's not pay week. This last week's pay week, so I can get on early. Unless I gotta go pick up my snowblower. Monday I go to the place. I don't want to pay the delivery charges that they want me to pay. So I gotta find out what they're gonna charge me. It's not that far away. They overcharged me on my ride lawnmower that I bought from there. It was like $80 to deliver it across town, and I could have literally drove it across town. There's a gas station right next to the damn dealership. Could have filled up with gas in the dealership and drove it.
And take a ticket from the cop to go over and still be cheaper.
I wouldn't have got a ticket. I wouldn't even got pulled over. I could have drove it. It would have took me a little bit because it was, you know. We did this one in the snow. It was fun getting up these hills. I like my horn. I'll add this to all my vehicles.
Super gives a head start.
woo, woo, woo. Didn't get the checkpoint. Sandy! How you doing, boss? Oh, I can't see. Got that checkpoint in a weird position. It is a Mia race, so you don't know what to expect. No brakes or nothing, just land it. You jump off there and just land it. Her idea is if you don't slow down, that's your fault, not her fault for not building it right.
Yeah. Yeah, little troll.
Don't go so fast. That's her suggestion. I said, just go in and put a slowdown strip. No. It's funny for her because she knows about it, but we don't, and she can get advantage to get ahead. Mm-hmm. Who's up front? Super and Gray. Of course, Super. And she's too lazy to change the colors of the props, so she just goes with red. Off-road! Oh.
I did the same thing. Oh, that horn? Yeah, that's a fun one.
I try not to overjump any of these hills, so slow down. The Mia troll thing.
Well, I'm also expecting a big gap to jump over, being a partial troll.
Mm-hmm. Nose pick.
There's a rock there.
Yeah. Even with a rock crawling bumper, it just knows dead stops into it.
Yeah. There's no such thing as a rock crawling bumper in this game.
Yeah, the free crawler. Could you imagine if this thing had the hitbox of the free crawler?
That'd be awesome.
It'd be a beast.
As long as it didn't roll over, it's easy.
And the tires of a Sand King, so a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Or the tires of that utility from yesterday. The big thing.
Oh yeah. Or the ones from that, what the hell vehicle is that we ran? The military race? That whatever, I don't even know what the hell the vehicle that is. That one vehicle.
I'll be happy with just a Doom track thing sometime.
Oh, what's that other one? The Wastelander?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That'd be badass. The big fat tires on it.
Only as an option. Oh, you want off-road? There you go.
We'll give these big ass tires. Monster truck tires on a Riata. Or on a free crawler, just be touching.
You get 1,000 different options for street style tires. Muscle, lowrider, whatever.
Yeah, you can take it to Benny's. We just need an off-road garage where you take it to like
Yeah.
Redneck
take it to
Steve's house.
Haas's house. You know?
Haas. Hey, we open my beer. Watch this.
Yeah.
We're gonna customize your truck for you. A chainsaw to cut a sunroof in the top. Get the saws all out.
So that's rough on the blade. Gotta get the jaws alive. They hitting nails.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can just get dirt in the damn part. Off our new blade.
Got a Hemi in it.
Oh, can't be stopped.
That thing got a Hemi. You're working on your handlebars at the bike shop? Nice. Huggy bear. Somehow I got turned around going up this hill. Half throttle. They're climbing.
I should have trucked the damn checkpoint. Must have been the wrong angle of it. One side.
What's wrong with your handlebars? One of your streamers get stuck in the spokes?
Oh. Resizing it with a new bell.
The new bell. You get a cow bell on it. Ding ding goes the trolley.
Damn it, guys. Where's everybody go to be? Jump.
Oh no, over jump, land. Oh.
With 8 fingers on it.
Yeah, 8-finger handlebars, the big high ones.
Yeah.
Like make it look like a low rider bike. Yeah. Oh, no wonder. He was in a BF400. Yeah. Super.
I told you he gave us a head start. Oh, dragon
See
like that. It's too fast.
Sitting at the end here. I'm not hitting the thing here.
Got 50 emotion on his white too. Full speed ahead. Pretty cool. This thing is squatty. And dragon left. Oh, still in that race? Get that.
Well, the troll checkpoint. I forgot about that. Son of a bitch. It will make me a giggle.
Oh, you gotta jump over to the side. Nope. Okay.
Yeah, if you go off the end, you go over the end checkpoint.
Oh, I just, like Romanaccio fell off the edge. Just as slow as I could.
Well, that's what I did, but if you drive all the way, what I'm saying is if you drive all the way to the end of the or whatever, the block, you go right off into the ocean.
No, that's what I did. I just fell off the edge, just as slow as I could, looking down. But, you know. Shoot, where's that rock?
I'm hoping this one goes out to the island. So that's where Super is going to be effed.
Yeah, he's on the island. Hey, island.
Oh, just making it shorter to fit in the door? What? Oh, making your handlebars shorter so that
narrow.
you can get through.
Nice.
Holy crap, he made it to this island?
Yeah. Hop, skip, and bounce, huh? I don't think
Apparently.
that one, though.
Well, how big are your handlebars? Jesus.
What kind of bike is it?
Right?
A Harley.
A Harley. No, it's a mountain bike, I'm guessing. Of some kind. Just got too long of handlebars. Why don't you just turn the handlebars?
Gotta slow down for that. Coming in hot.
Yeah, whoever electric just jumped off, he's out into the ocean. He's in the, whatever this thing is called, a new vehicle. Cara. Riata challenge didn't give him a clue on which vehicle to use. Let's see.
Ooh.
Is this new? No. We had anything new to Netflix this week? I haven't been on Netflix in forever. Hyperdrive, what the hell is that? Wentworth and Hyperdrive. It's like a bunch of kids. Alright. Caddyshack. Oh, that was already on my list. Sextuplets with Marlon Wayans. Are they all the same character? Yeah, he plays them all. I'm gonna add that.
Yeah, Super's definitely stuff.
Yeah, I mean you're not making it unless you find a way to glide off at the top of Mount Chiliad, go all the way back.
He's trying to get his time.
New this week.
Nope. Kind of funny just watching.
Mindhunter. Yeah, and this thing in the water definitely does a wheelie.
Yeah.
But you can kind of use that to your advantage because it kind of keeps the front end up.
Damn, they kicked you to the left hard. There we go.
I wish they came up with another Ozark. Damn it.
Ozark?
Yeah. Seen the first two seasons. And I was watching Gran Torino. That's a good movie. And the ranch is all done. Damn it. The water is so blue on this part of the map. Yeah.
Oh, if that was a Mia race, they're supposed to thumbs down that one, right?
Right. Well, I think there's one more. Yeah. Those four. I believe. Maybe he has wrong. Oh, it's his Max's race. We're gonna do him one lap. Alright.
We got a wheelie time. Oh no.
This one's pretty fun.
Oh, interesting. Over the way. Drop, drop. She was for a second, and then she went again. I join purple.
Yeah. Supercar races are so much easier than just off-road races.
It can be.
Especially R2 races.
Yeah.
Max likes to push him to the limit. He thought I was bad. You'll see.
Oh, I remember he was that crazy. I remember.
Oh man, somebody took a dump in the river. Wait a minute.
Maxed out. Don't float.
Now this is what kind of tires I need on my Riata. Put these on the little weenie issy. Me touching.
Lot of water. Dang it.
Like I said, he puts these things to the absolute max. As far as drowning vehicles, he just beating the piss out of them.
Right there, protect him. Oh, that was you up there. Okay. I love how wheelie so. That's fun.
He's got a trophy truck red line race. That's pretty challenging as well. If you go full throttle, you ain't gonna make this. It's like super climb, really steep. You have to like keep it at like 3/4 throttle. Otherwise you spin too much and don't climb. I don't run that one because I drown in one spot every time. And it keeps drowning me. And I can never get through it. I can be in first place and then have DNF and be stuck in that spot. 9 times out of 10 times that we ran that damn race, I think I've only finished twice. Yeah, I mean the rest of the race is great. It's just that one spot helps me up. Kind of like one spot you're gonna hit on this race toward the end. Checkpoint 22 to 23.
Okay.
Bring your snorkel. Y'all's gonna need it. Y'all ain't from around here, are you?
Yeah, I got a boost for a reason. Yeah.
If you do a boost, or like pull a wheelie, you float on the
just
boost.
did.
Yeah.
I just did. I flew her out of the water. That's good.
So you're coming up on the spot. You'll see.
Right here with Grey Wolf now. Grey Wolf Cutler.
Like I said, it's a fun race. It's different. I knew it was I knew it was a longer race, so I only ran one lap on it.
I like it so far. I like this Riyadh a lot more than I thought I would.
You know, and if you get come up with a race like this one, where the wheelies, you need them to get to certain spots,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, take advantage of the truck for sure on this one.
Right, the physics of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's put a rusted rod on there. Alright, so what's new on Hulu? Anything new on Hulu? I don't know if they show like freestyle movie added here yet.
Yeah.
You see how deep that one water spot was? You're completely submerged.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
If you're not
he-
following
he's-
somebody, you definitely gonna have trouble. Went through, a Grey Wolf went through, and they made the water kind of shallow.
Yeah, I was in front. There was no,
Nobody to do that for you. Follow the wake.
right. Yeah, that's usually what happens to me is I get just about out and then I die. And that's the same thing that would happen to me on the trophy checkpoint. I get down, I come through, and as soon as my vehicle broke the water out, coming out the other side, blah. And I could try that thing for 20 minutes and I wouldn't get it.
Oh crap! I started the clock, or was it Grey Wolf? Oh, Grey Wolf says okay. All right.
Now, is this the right show? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, the Kalahari. Confirm, play. Looking for a damn show. I don't know if this is the right one, though. It's gotta be. What? I know. I didn't have time to switch it. I was already... I'm doing something else.
Yeah, so I was trying to help you.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Ah, I just realized why it's so quiet. Toe's gone. Yeah.
Who said that? Oh, great.
Oh, Grey Wolf.
What you need to know, but you know what happened was.
What you talking about, Willet? And everybody thinks this thing is a turd, but it's actually not a bad off-road. It doesn't rock climb very well, but it climbs hills pretty good. It's ugly as shit, too. But
This is another one when you show up and you have a custom of these. They're like, why do you have a custom
What?
of those?
Kalahari?
I heard a custom horn. Who has a custom one of these? Who's got one of these? Just got it. You knew what I knew. You knew who I knew.
Right? If you swam in the same pool, or if you,
Yeah.
if you dance in the same circle. It's okay sometimes. It's actually a pretty good, you'll see. This race puts it to the test. He climbs some crazy hills you wouldn't think you could get up. He doesn't get over rocks for shit, but neither does the couple of the new Cara, the third. I would drive this over the Cara in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't look like much. And these little ass tires on here.
Seems like it's got the same traction platform as the Cara. Doesn't tip over GZ's or Cara. I'm still surprised by that Riata.
Had the roll cage on the PS3, really? I know you can either take the top off or have flatbed on this one, I think. Make it a convertible.
Yeah, I didn't have it that way. I wanted to convertible.
I want the one with the zebra stripes on it so it looks like a safari vehicle. Something you'd see in Kenya or something. Some African safari vehicle. Zebra stripes or leopard print.
Pumpkin
Mm-hmm. Mutual of Omaha, Wild Kingdom. With Merlin Perkins and Merle Perkins, what the hell it is? Marlon Perkins. This thing is up and up, and it's like, where do you want me to go? I'll take you there. It's like a Chihuahua. I'll take him to a fight. Chihuahua thinks he's 10 foot tall and bulletproof. Let me at him, let me at him.
Why I got it?
Yeah, throttle control. Try not to spin the tires. This thing goes everywhere.
Goes right up. If you get it spinning, you're screwed, but if you can just throttle control it, it'll climb like a mother.
It'll also top a tree. Stuck on 3 trees.
I mean, it just doesn't want to give up. Got the little engine you could. You don't full throttle it, get the tires spinning, you're good. Oh, you have the convertible and the other one? Yeah, I kind of like the looks of the hardtop over the convertible. I wish it was a hardtop, not a wannabe canvas top thing. The soft top, like the Jeep Wrangler, has that little soft top or the hard top. I'd like to have the hard top. If I was going to buy a Jeep Wrangler,
Hard top, for sure.
removable top, but the hard top.
It's the one that sections out. The newer Jeeps that section out.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, still have to have a soft top there. But I want a year-round Jeep. Those things are so loud. Those canvas tops on the highway. Oof.
Well, I would imagine.
Yeah, I had to drive one back.
I mean, it's different if you're driving with the top off. You expect the noise,
Oh yeah.
you know?
With the top on, you're getting like this rear vacuum and whipping.
Just when you think this thing is going to give up on you, just climbs. Crazy.
Still think that those Jeeps are overpriced though.
The Cherokees? Or the
No, the Wranglers.
Wranglers? Yeah, 50 grand, that's crazy.
Yeah, when you can get a nice Cherokee for 50 grand versus a soft top Ranger for 30.
Well, less than 50. I didn't pay 50 for mine. And mine's a Trailhawk
Right.
with a 6-cylinder and not the 4-cylinder version. All blacked out. I want to get some Nerf bars for you. We'll see where I'm sitting after I get done with this snowblower shit. Snowblower's about $1,200, so.
How much CC's that?
CCs? Oh, I'd have to look it up. Couldn't tell you offhand. Oh, I forgot how much this thing stops when you get it in the bush. It's worse than any vehicle.
He's like, ugh.
Oh, it stops. It's like you drove over Velcro with the fuzzy end. The 28-inch Cub Cadet. That's what I'm looking at.
Oh,
No blow. I don't know exact CCs or whatever, but I've seen them where they were battery powered.
yeah,
Jeep Gladiator. No, it's just that the bush just slows it right down. Certain ones, not all of them, but Jeep Gladiator is cheaper than some Ford Raptor models. I think a Jeep Gladiator is a piece of shit. To me, it's ugly as hell. It's like buy a pickup or buy a Jeep. You don't need both. It's ugly.
Overpriced.
Just my opinion. Alright, so the props. Home, James. Yeah, they only go up to a 30-inch. I can get a 24, a 26, 28, or a 30 for non-commercial use, just residential sizes. And I'm going with a 28 is what I want. Then there's a 3-stage or a 2-stage, same size, just 2 or 3-stage. I don't need a 3-stage. 3-stage would be if you lived in Alaska, if you lived in Canada where they have just unbelievable amounts of snow, where your average snow, or Buffalo, New York, where your average snowfall is 3 feet or 2 foot. That's when you go with the 3-stage. But 2-stage otherwise is fine. Nice. So that's what I'm buying. 2-stage, heated hand warmers, I think, on it, and power steering, and something else. I could get a mower, snowblower deck that mounts to the front of my rider, but all you do with that is shear pins. There's too much torque. So you're shearing cotter pins all the time on the snowblower for the auger. So my neighbor has an older Cub Cadet when they were still actually Cub Cadet, and he would he'd buy a bag of them shear pins and go through like 10 of them one snowfall, not one season, one snowfall. He's like, it's just too much whatever, and it shears the pins all the time. So then he comes over by me and he says, what kind of snowblower you got? This is my older one, the one I have now currently. And I showed him and he goes, that thing works like really good. You don't ever get stuck with that. I'm like, there you go. I've had it for 8 years, I think, 8 or 9 years, never sheared a pin on it. And when I put it through the use. I'm just not an idiot trying to ramrod it through wet snow and leave it frozen So when you start up the damn thing, it shears the pins on it. Leave all the ice underneath it. Because if it's froze solid in there and you crank that auger, it's gonna go snap.
Yeah,
And then you
so
gotta get all the ice out, and then put a new shear pin in. So, as long as you treat everything good, defrost shit when you're done, it'll hold up. I forgot how long this race was. Because we haven't done it in a while, that's why I gotta put it in here. Which one are we on? I don't even know what race we're on. 5 or 6. There's a monster truck parkour race in here, so that one's 10 minutes. Alright, let's look up the snowblower. 277 cc's. Oh. Whereas the 2-stage, like the 30-inch is 357 cc's for a 30-inch.
What's that give us horsepower? What does that translate on the horsepower then for those?
Oh god, I don't know. The 277 cc's, well, I would say it's a 10. I'm gonna look here, see if it has anything about it. 277 4-cylinder. It holds 5 quarts of fuel. 272 cc equals how many horsepower? 272 cc. So horsepower is
We were looking at the Cup Cadet motors and comparing the mower to the bad boy mower. The local framework on the bad boy is like twice as big. Same engine, same size deck.
1 horsepower for every 15 cc's. So,
Alright.
so take 272, divide that by 15. Equals 18 horse. Yeah, that's for the 28 inch. 18.133333333. According to the calculator. Saw Trevor's truck at a couple of G-Fest last couple of years. Nice. So who are we following here? Electric. Are you in a stock one? Yeah, you must be. Just like half throttle there. Electric should climb up. Not full throttle because you'll start to spin. Or looks like Rust is the clock starter. See where you guys are at.
I'm just getting to the tubes.
Oh, just getting to the tubes. Yeah, you're not that far then. Or not that far from the end. That's what I mean.
Gotcha.
Alright. Cub Cadet. Snowblower. 2-stage.
Good job, Steelers.
I'm debating on the 30 inch or the 28 inch. I don't think I need much more than 28 inch.
Same size mower or motor.
No, the 30 inch has a 357 cc motor. So 357 divided by
I know it's not much, but it depends on your walkway. And where
I've
most
never
of
had an issue.
clean-
My old
clean
snowblower was like 220 horsepower or
Right,
220
or for
cc.
or for the width. Sometimes wider's not better because then it's not as
Right.
agile.
Right. It's heavier.
That too.
So you got, what was it? What did I say it was? 357. Oh, damn it. Divided by 15 equals 23 and a half, or almost 24 horsepower.
All right.
Yeah, the one I'm using now is only a 24 inch. That's the 208 cc's. Approximately.
Hey, when you get the power right, and then the overall construction is what you look at next. Like I was comparing the Cup Cadet to a Bad Boy mower, or even a John Deere mower. Just the framework, everything is just so much thicker and heavier on a Bad Boy, so we went with it. It was cheaper than a John Deere, but cost more, $1,000 more than a Cup Cadet.
John Deere is okay, but replacement parts for John Deere has to be John Deere.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And like for mowers, I was looking at John Deere mowers a long time ago, and I talked to a guy who works on them at a actually place that actually builds. What you waiting for? Holding up the line? Yeah. The Gray Wolf?
I was thinking about it, but I wasn't really slowing down. I was just right when you said that is when I was slowing down.
It did look like you were going slow. I'm like, what you waiting for?
Mm.
Gray Wolf's just gotta punch it.
Yeah, I was just monitoring my speed so I didn't crash into something and blow up.
Anyway, so I was looking at them, and I talked to a guy who actually works at a place that repairs lawnmowers and stuff.
Right.
I said, okay, your honest opinion on John Deere. He goes, John Deere? What are you, a doctor? You make that kind of money?
Right. Not a doctor or a farmer?
He said, because they're expensive. It's like driving a Cadillac of cars, of lawnmowers.
Yeah.
He says, everything has to be John Deere. Replacement parts have to be John Deere. Your belts, you can go to a regular farm store or whatever and pick up a belt for this kind of mower, or almost any other kind of mower for like $20. You want to get a Fleet Farm or a John Deere belt, $60.
Yep.
You know, just for the mower deck belt. He goes, anything else? Pfft. Yeah.
Specific.
He says, you're paying for the name. I mean, it does hold up. He says, but the belts stretch. So then you got to go buy a new belt. And then you're spending more money than you would have if you just bought the other one. And everybody told me not to buy Murray. Don't buy Murray, it's junk.
Well, you do some homework. You can find I bought good Murrays.
I bought one. Well, I've had a couple. I bought one 22 years ago. Trying to speed this up. We're going to do one lap. And
By Harbor Freight,
it still runs. No issues.
Yeah.
And
some people are just rough on shit, or they overused it for what it was intended.
right. And I got rid of it, and I sold it to my father-in-law. He's still using it. And then I bought at the same time I bought a 22-inch push mower, self-propelled. That thing, one pull, it could sit all winter long. You prime it 3 times, pull it once, it starts every single time. And whether it's the first time of the year or the last time of the year, of the season. Like I said, it sits all winter. I don't put any stabilizer or anything in the fuel. I don't drain the gas and put all new gas in it every year. No, it still starts right back up.
You buy 100%,
And
or you buy just whatever.
what's that?
You buy 100% gas, or you buy?
No, it's just whatever 87 octane, cheap regular unleaded.
Lucky bastard.
And I sold it to a buddy of mine, so I bought a brand new Brute push mower. And I sold it to a buddy of mine. I said, this thing was a little rusty. It was 22 years old. and the handle was kind of effed up on it, so I made that work with some C-clamps and zip ties. But,
And duct tape.
no duct tape. I wasn't going to go with Alabama chrome on it. And
Did you want to
I said, I haven't ran it all year. And I said, I'll put some gas in it. It had just a little bit in it. And I put some gas in it, prime it 3 times. He goes, are you shitting me? You didn't pre-start that before I came over? I'm like, no. I said, $20, you can have it. He gives you $20. And he's still using it. That was 4 years ago. He's still using it. So it's like 24 years old. But it's all in how you. My shit don't sit outside in the weather. When I'm done with it, it goes in the garage.
Or next to you in the bedroom.
Well, I tuck it in every night before I go to sleep. Read a bedtime story. You know, but some people just leave the shit just lay out.
Yep.
You sit out in the grass, get all rusted up. They don't clean the underside of it, so the blades are all effed up. Matter of fact, speaking of blades, I had the same blade on there for 20 years.
Man, did you treat it? Like, deep treat it? Or did you just,
No, I just never checked it, and when I did check it, it was split. It was split almost completely in half.
Yeah.
So I'm like, holy cow, there was like nothing left. And I bought a new blade for it. I spent more on the blade than the guy bought my lawnmower for. It was like $25 for the blade. And I sold the lawnmower for 20. How the hell did you pass me up, Gray? God damn it. Last second. I think you got me. I don't know. It's close.
Just got done changing up some split blades.
Oh, they were. Oh, I did get second. I thought you had me. I thought you had me. According to the thing, I got you, but it sure looked like you passed me. And then I sold it to my father-in-law. I found there was a bushing out on the mower deck, and just like the spacer one, whatever.
Oh.
Anyway, so he took it out to the place where they fix them, and they picked it up at the trailer. And the guy says, "Where did you find this? It's like a barn find." And he goes, "What do you mean?" There was no dents, scratches, nothing, and it looked like brand new. I mean, he washed it, but other than that, I mean, it was just dusty.
Yeah.
Right? There was close, right? And like the tires still had almost that rubber knobby things on them, and I never did anything with the tires. I'm like, I just mow the lawn once a week. That's it.
Yeah.
And he goes, the tires aren't cracked. They're like brand new yet. He goes, where'd you find this? It's a 20-some-year-old mower. They only made the mower that style for 2 years. So he knew how old it was.
Right.
And it was a Murray wide body something. And they only made it for like 2 years. He goes, yeah, bought it for this much. And he goes, what? And he says, that's the only thing wrong with it is the deck thing.
Yeah, you can't
So
buy
they-
the engine alone for that.
Right. Well, let's see. Humpty Dumpty. 2 laps is good. We haven't done this one in a while. I made it not that long, really, but it's been a little while.
Wish my mom took care
So
of mowers like that. Every time she
he
takes
took it
one
there,
out,
and they fixed it. It only cost him like $40 to put the spacer and readjust the deck, and he's still running it. Nothing wrong with it. Best money he's ever spent. He goes, it looked like brand new. I'm like, well, I don't run into trees. Why would it get all dented? You know?
throwing it back to the truck, throwing shit on it. Oh, contact. Shit.
Wow, grounded. Yeah, my Cub Cadet, that looks, it's 3 years old now. It looks like brand new. Just a little dusty. Needs to get hosed down, but it still has little knobbies on the tires. But everybody said, don't buy Murray, it'll last you 2 years. I'm like, it's lasted over 20 and it's still running, no problem. I mean, there's lemons and everything. I bought brand new vehicles that had issues 1,000 miles after I bought them.
Then there's people who just mess up an anvil with a rubber magnet.
What's that?
And then there's those people out there who can mess up tear up an anvil with a rubber magnet.
Right.
I think my mom's one. Every time she takes a mower out, I gotta repair it.
Thanks, Dragon. The whole track is 80 miles wide and you gotta run into me.
You have her mind.
I'm gonna get on this side of the track. I don't trust her. Is she behind me now? Looks like that's her behind me again.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
We're talking about mower sling blades.
Sling blade. Yeah, my grandpa always had Sears lawnmowers. Sears, and then he went to Craftsman. Or no, Murray. He had no problems with them. This one was fun with the Riata. With these humps like this.
Bouncy, yeah.
There. You didn't run into me this time.
Yeah.
I drowned in the beginning, so I didn't recover anything. There's no time for that. But yeah, I'm kind of anal. I want the shit in my garage to match. You know. So I got my Craftsman snowblower's red and black. My everything else yellow and black. So I got to go and get the Cub Cadet snowblower so it matches. Even though there's really nothing wrong with my Craftsman. Oh, I'm gonna. I already got a couple people lined up to buy it. So
Right.
if one doesn't want it, well, no. I told them, you got the first bid. I said, if you decide you don't want it, the next person in line gets it. But until you decide you don't want it, I'm not waiting forever. But I told them when I was going to buy my new one. I said, as soon as I get the old one, I will, or get the brand new one, I'll get a hold of you and you have the option to buy it. If you don't want it, go to the next person. I'm not waiting. You know, I know it's mine now. I took care of that situation. Ready to play.
I love it.
Let's see. I've seen it where they put the raccoon mask in the helmet. That looks hilarious. It looks like the helmet's so tight the eyeballs are bugging out on it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, this helmet's so tight. Dragon. Your heart bleeds purple peanut butter for me there, Dragon. I didn't even confirm my truck, so now I got this one with a topper on it. Holy crap, this wave.
That's a big wave.
Holy crap. Respawn.
Fish.
Oh man. Another big wave? What the hell? Come on, Cletus. You'll be walking over or you'll be limping back. Now take this knife and buddy your ass with it. Hey, you popped all the balloons. You crazy bastards. That saved me having to do it. Won't stop now. Hey, I'm right behind B Widow.
Yeah. No flood, no flood, no flood. Another truck being flood. Thank you. Like I stopped in quicksand right there. I couldn't move.
And I'm stuck in a rock that has nothing on it.
What had you say?
I just drowned it in a teaspoon of water. All the way back to the buses.
This water. Eyeball's closed.
Kick up with that, you son of a bitch. Get over your wheel. Really? You're not gonna... Oh, you son of a bitch truck. Same damn spot. Gonna drown me again, aren't you? I'm not the only one. Russ is the same way.
Yeah.
You made it up there. I didn't make it. I don't get it. It can be so easy sometimes, and it just doesn't want me to get up there. It's alright, give me the D. Finish the playlist out. I can go eat. Ah. And I don't have a truck, so I have a friend at work that has a truck, so I'll ask him to either, hey, ride with me, or give me the keys to his truck so I can go out and get my snowblower. There we go.
Son don't live in the same town.
What's that?
Your son doesn't live in the same town. So bad.
He works second shift, so I wouldn't be able to use his truck, and he works in a gated, he works for the government, so it's gated and closed, and you can't get in there without passes, and... Oh, you fucking truck. Well, they get their contractors for the government. They make shell casings for the military.
Cool.
Apache helicopters and whatever, different guns, and there's no bullets or, you know, gunpowder or anything on the premises, but there is all the other stuff. Military secrets. Alright, how many people are in here? 9? Well, Dragonfly is the butterfly. Dragonfly is the clock starter, so if I can catch up with her, I can definitely still be able to finish. Is that her in front of me? That's gotta be her in front of me. I got a chance. So you're saying there's a chance? Like 1 in a million. Yes!
He said, yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. Go left, and then right, down through the gully, up through the crack. Punch it, Margaret. Punch it, Margaret. There we go. Those waves, though, yeah, they were kicking my butt in the beginning.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, he wouldn't be able to let me use his truck during the week, anyway. So, unless I just went over there and stole it and he made him get a ride with somebody. Oh, well, you know, he has me take it to where he's got to get it fixed when he has to get it fixed. Because he works second. He doesn't have time to run it before he goes to work. He can't get up a little bit early and drop it off there. No, I got to drop it off after I go to work. And then drop it back off again when it's done. Yeah, probably didn't DNF that one. 1 point. All right, we got to end the playlist here. No, this next one's that parkour monster truck race. Speed Widow's not in here, so. And we're in town. I don't think what's his face had a chance to run this one. All right, let's go. No time like the present.
Let's see. Okay.
Hey, thanks for the follow there, buddy. Eric.
Better, right?
Yeah, yeah. I went with the emergency vehicle. I know it's Swiss, but I like the fact that it looks like the Red Cross, wrong color, but it's my ambulance for pulling over. Woohoo! Medic! Yeah, I need a medic. Parkour race for the monster truck. All kinds of goodies up there.
That's a bad habit. That's a bad habit.
Yeah.
You popped the tire.
We need more cowbell.
That was very well. Watch out there, buddy.
Damn it. He fell off too.
You'll float too.
I'll get it. I'll get it. Just trying to go too fast. Take my time and do my thing.
The thing? You remember.
You know, the ting with the ting. The hell is Rustrod doing out front?
Pretending.
Pretending.
Pretending I know what I'm doing.
Poser.
Yeah. Ah, I knew it, camera. I was looking at my front bumper. I couldn't. I should have fixed it. Yeah, dumbass. Yeah, oh.
Well, you can go down if you want. It's not gonna do much good. It didn't. Well, back in first, alright. Sure. In your own little world, you can win. We'll get you a trophy.
Okay. Trophy truck.
We get ice cream. Did you get ice cream?
Let's go get the trophy. I want a trophy.
Yeah, participation trophy.
Yeah.
They didn't have those when I grew up in school, so you don't get them now. Either you sucked or you were good at stuff. If you sucked, you worked at it and got better at it.
Alright, suck it up.
You know, you didn't get a damn trophy because you participated. Good job, Billy. You did so well. You almost got on base.
Where's my
Them mean pitchers are throwing the ball so fast. I don't know how they expect anybody to hit them.
It's just not fair, is it?
Mom, it's T-ball. Yeah, you strike out in T-ball. That's pretty bad.
I dirt my eye.
Dirt mines.
The sun was in my eye.
Going up. That's what happens nowadays. They coddle too much, and they turn into these little peaches that bruise really easy. Yeah, what's going to happen in 10 years? All these peaches get bruised, and then they want to just leave, and they need their moms to write them a note so they can get out of gym class.
They're looking for the app to get out of the woods.
Yeah,
And after that,
it's a long way down. Hey, a parachute. That'd be cool if you could get a parachute out here. Landed right in the bullseye. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, I'm sorry if I offended any of your peaches that are in the audience, but we all need to grow up eventually, and your mommy isn't going to be there to hold your hand for you the whole time.
That's just an asshole.
Well, that's just life. Plain and simple. Taught my kids the same thing. You want shit, you're going to earn it. I ain't gonna give you nothing. I'll help you if you need it, but I'm not gonna give you anything. Nobody bought me my first car. I had to earn it. Save the money for it. Get a job.
Oh, I think I'm going too far over the checkpoint. Please fall straight down.
Oh, the big spiral up there?
Yeah.
It's good. It's such a weird angle, and all of a sudden you'll land right on it.
Oh, wow, that was a weird angle. Perfect. Wow.
It looks like you're gonna jump way over it. Like, oh no, I went too fast. Or you're off to the right or left, and it's right on it. It's weird. So trust. I built the race so that it did that. Did that. Easy for me to say. I know when I was building, I'm like, man, this is gonna be way off. I landed, I'm like, all right, so it wasn't. Right on.
Watching the guys race it. Looking on them and not sure. And one of them messed up. I'm going fast enough. Those jumps. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's funny. They actually didn't pre-race with me. Just one of them didn't.
One probably raced, the other one went, hey, we gotta do this one. Okay.
Okay. I almost wonder if they record, together, and then just don't share each other's voices, don't share voices.
Well, they're together.
Like they're talking to
Damn
each
it.
other, but they just don't share.
Yeah, it could be. They dub over all of it, edit out the sound, you know. I never noticed if they had like engine sound. Or if it was just okay. You know what I mean? So if you dubbed out all audio and then just put in your okays and whatever afterwards.
I remember hearing horns.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, you never hear them talking to each other. I think they're probably together, but they're in each own party chat or something. Or they're in together and this one's muted, the other one. Like, alright, that's the race we're gonna do. Alright, now we're gonna start. There we go.
Dang, you're already on the two or the big round.
Big round. Yeah, I messed up.
Landed right behind you.
None. I don't think I messed up one couple spots in the beginning, but nothing off these spirals and stuff. Compared to the trophy truck one, this one's gravy.
It's gotten easier.
Well, I don't have a single barge wall ride for this yet. It would fit on there too, Bo. You know how hard that would be? Single block wide. It'd fit. I've seen these races with where they drive on it. Oh, the camera angle's messed up. Come on, where's the ring? Where's the ring? There it is. Up one. There we go. But as far as the wall ride goes, boy, you'd have to be pretty steady.
Raise the bar.
Really raise the bar. Alright, trophy truck down, or monster truck down. Let the ambulance land. Back flip. Front flip. Finish line.
And right as you finish.
Right.
Should have joined Mike. Could have helped her out. But
The spoon's just sitting there not doing shit either. He's stuck. He didn't even get on the first part of the props. Where's Grey Wolf? Grey Dorks. Yeah. And I know the sales guy that works at the dealership gave me his business card, so I'm going to say, hey, you know, I did buy a riding lawnmower for me. You guys raped me on the service charges on it, so I think this one you can waive them. Assembly and setup. They didn't do shit. They didn't fill it up with gas. Assembly, I said, assembly, what do you got to do? Put the steering wheel on and a seat?
yeah,
Because it comes in a box? It's not like they're putting a motor together.
No, they just got to put the oil in it. Hit that. Sometimes when you do that, they're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I think they add in like the little quart that comes, or the little whatever half quart thing that comes with it. Pour that in, a little bit of gas, and that's about it. I bought riding on when I bought my Murray. All it was I had to put the seat on, which is 2 little thumb screws, and the steering wheel snapped on. That's it. I'm like, wow, that's assembling a riding lawnmower. And they charged me like 160 bucks, I think. They delivered it, but like I said, I could have drove it, brought a gas can, filled it up with the gas can, and drove it from there over to my house for less than 160 bucks. So I gotta find out what they're gonna charge. Otherwise, I can go to Home Depot and get one for less money. I just gotta put it together myself. So like I said, I gotta find out one way or the other. I can have Home Depot deliver it right to my house for $45 more. That's all it is. They'll ship it to the store, and then or just have it shipped right to my house. It only cost me $45 over the top of the price of it. So I'm gonna tell them that, and if they can beat that price, that's where you're gonna spend my money. If you can't, then I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna go to Home Depot and get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, the Cub Cadet are different there than they are out through the dealership. Yeah, because they're $1,000 or $100 and some dollars cheaper to go through Home Depot. The only convenience factor is the fact that I don't have to drive an hour to go get it. But if this guy, they're going to deliver it. So it's horse apiece. Match the price, you know, and don't charge me anything to put it together and deliver it. Assembled. I mean, I did read some horror stories that people that had it shipped to their houses and they had to put it together. Parts were missing, like a thumb screw, a bolt for this, a bolt for that. Whereas if you have them put it together at the implement dealer, all the stuff will be on it. You get it?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, you would think. Not a zip tie in place of a cotter bolt that's supposed to be there. Or a cotter pin.
Have you looked this up?
Yeah. Give it a once over.
You got Tractor Supply if you want. It's got pretty good deals.
I don't know if we have any Tractor Supply around here, but I know we have Home Depot and Lowe's and Menards and well, we have Fleet Farm up here, but
Like the Tractor Supply, I applied for like the in-store credit or whatever, like a credit card. For like your interest is only 3.8 on whatever you buy in there.
that's cheap,
So,
like really
yeah,
cheap.
so if you go buy a mower at John Deere, they're gonna want like 16% more or more. So if we went over there to Tractor Supply and got one. I mean, we gotta pick it up ourselves, but they even rent you a trailer there at Tractor
Oh, right.
Supply.
Yeah, like I said, I got a buddy that has a truck,
Right.
so
Truck and
and
rents.
he's one of those that'll do anything you do to ask him.
Yeah. Super's on the long haul or the end haul. Considering it's probably his first time racing this race. Third. Yeah. Just go straight up the tube.
Well, he passed somebody. Super. And Rust. Oh no, Rust got second.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched them do that. They went straight up and then straight down to the wall ride. Didn't have momentum for the wall ride, but he tried it.
Not that. Okay. Super. Oh, it's box there. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yay.
Yeah. Ooh, 8 points.
Cheap, cheap.
Tied with Grey Wolf, 75.
Yeah. Gives me that 900 RP. I know, right?
Oh, I got 1500 RP in the wheel earlier. I'm so excited.
Yeah, the wheel.
I made my
I'm not even
day.
going to be doing my wheeled spin today.
Gave up.
Well, no, because it's 7 o'clock and
Yeah,
I'm going to
so
be
be
offline by then.
snoozing.
Well, not quite, but still. So I'll just do it in the morning or do it after work tomorrow. It's not a big deal.
Right.
I don't really want the car anyway, so it's not something I'll cry over. If I win it, I win it. If I don't, well, whatever.
Right. Yeah, I already bought it
3 hour
a long time ago.
respawn here. Cloud Sim 2020. Well, it's gonna feel like 2020 till I get out of here. Anybody in here with me? Oh, Steelers.
It's just landing. You guys landed before I did, so close when I did. Yep. And then I'm alright.
And get out the way.
Me, beach. Volleyball net.
Made it. All right, y'all. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Follow if you haven't. And have a great week, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye, everybody.
Smell you later.